D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So I'm coming at you with this story. And it came out yesterday, and I saw it, and I was just like, you know what, I want to talk about this because I watched Willow. You guys can check out all my videos on it if you've been following me. I'll leave it in the iCard section up here and everything, but this show sucked. If you watched any of my videos or, you know, seen any of my tweets, this show was pure garbage. It was just garbage. So right now, any talks of season 2 is just ridiculous to me. I'm just like, I'm sorry. Like, are we seriously talking about a season 2 of this crap heap? I mean, come on, let's just be real. And if you liked it, I mean, I don't have anything against you. I just, you know, I just question your judgment a little bit and your taste. I know that's harsh. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be harsh or mean to you. It's just, it was really, really bad. But let's read through this article. This is from Giant Freaking Robot. And we're going to read through this article and discuss some things. So it says, Willow season 2, will the Warwick Davies series continue? Hopefully not. Willow season 2 is expected to happen on Disney Plus with Warwick Davis back, but it has yet to be confirmed, and I hope it doesn't because the numbers weren't good, you guys, for this show. Disney Plus's Willow sequel series brought fans back to the fantasy world of the 1988 film of the same name. Did it, though? I mean, did it really bring us back to the world? Because we didn't really stay in the world that we all knew and love as children. Delivering a new epic quest, is that what it's called? A young band of heroes helping the titular sorcerer played by Warwick Davis and more terrifying villains. But in spite of a stellar success with the critics, a green light for the Willow season 2 has yet to be announced. Was it stellar with the critics? The critics are bad then. They have no taste because it's terrible. I'm going to look at the RT score after this and see if it's really great with critics. So the question remains whether or not Willow season 2 is in the cards, not to mention which members of the season 1 cast might return. And then there's always the matter of other as of yet unseen cast from the film possibly being wooed back for season 2. I talked about this in my season 1 review and in the rest of them, that they didn't bring back Val Kilmer, and I felt like that was a misstep. I would have done anything I could just to get maybe 2 minutes of Val Kilmer in there in any way, shape, or form that I possibly could, and they did not try whatsoever to do that. So yeah, and like I said before, I don't remember off the top of my head because it's been a while, but when it came to the Nielsen ratings, I don't think that they were ever on the Nielsen ratings. And if they were at the bottom. Like, I'm talking number 10, and that's it. They never made it I don't think they ever made it in the top 10. All right, so let's continue with this. So it says the season 1 finale hinted at an explosive Willow season 2. Did it? Because, you know, season 1 sucked. Willow's first season ends with an omnious vision of the realm of the worm, which they never explained. Like, the realm of the worm, they never explained the worm. It's crazy. While Graydon is believed murdered by the crone in the final moments of the Children of the Worm, we find out that he has instead sent to the villain's realm, where they appear before Graydon as identical to Elora Danan. The worm has at their back a massive army they could be using in Willow season 2, including a 2-headed dragon, just like the one Mad Mardigan killed in the 1988 movie, which was nice to see, but so who cares? Just because you have all these member berries doesn't mean that it's a good show or that we want to see more of your nonsense. So not only is there the revelation that Graydon is still alive, but clearly the death of the crone isn't the end of the threats Willow and his friends could face. Willow's creators say there's more planned for season 2. Oh, you guys planned this stuff? The first plan wasn't any good. Your season 1 sucked. It wasn't planned at all. I can tell you that right now. There hasn't been any word yet on whether or not Disney will give Willow season 2 the green light. But so far, the word from the people behind the camera is hopeful. series creator and showrunner. I hope they don't do a season 2. I mean, I'll cover it, but I'm not going to be happy about it. Series creator and showrunner Jonathan Kasdan spoke to Radio Times in January 2023 and said that talks for a follow-up season were going well. He also told the site that he and the rest of the creative team were eager to start working on more episodes. Just a few days later, the Oscar-winning Ron Howard, who directed the 1988 film and is an executive producer on the revival series, told Hollywood Reporter there is definitely more planned for Willow season 2. But who cares? That's what I'm saying. Nobody's aching for a season 2 of Willow. No one. And if you are, like I said before, I don't know what's going on with your judgment. It's bad. It's really, really bad. Well, there's always been a hope and a plan for more seasons. There's certainly more story to tell, but there's nothing concrete that I can comment on right now. From a creative standpoint, everybody is energized. Everybody loved working on Willow. It felt like it found its voice and its footing. So we're just standing by. Oh my God. This is such nonsense. This is Hollywood speech. We should add that while all of that sounds great, Kasdan warned Radio Times that the entertainment business is not the place to count the proverbial chickens before they're hatched. It's a strange and unpredictable time here in Hollywood. There are shows that were well on their way to moving forward that haven't, shows that never expected to be in a second season that are. So you never know where you're going to be, and you never know where the world is going to end up in a year or whatever. Hopefully this ends up on the cutting room floor. Warwick Davies wants to make Willow season 2. Of course he does, because he's getting paid to do crap work. If you watch that season, he is phoning it in 100%. He's not even trying to act well. He's just like, hey guys, come here. And that's how you do it. And you're all like, what are you doing? Like, ugh, it's so stupid. Arguably, the guy whose opinion matters the most is the one who plays the show's title character. And as far as that's concerned, Warwick Davies has confirmed he wants to come back for Willow season 2. Yeah, he wants that paycheck. Davis told Digital Spy in December he was hopeful the series would have a future, but I'm excited to go back. Of course, I would, but let's just see if the audience supports us with this. We don't support you with this. Then I'll be happy to put the wig on again and get my staff out and start doing some more magic. Yeah, I can do a magic trick for you. Pull a rabbit out of your ass. Okay. Davis also quipped about Jonathan Kasdan being a little persistent about his ideas for Willow season 2. So he keeps coming up to me and saying, hey, Warwick, I have this great idea. We could do this, that, and the other. And I go, okay, John, shall we just see what happens with this one first? Yeah, see, that's the problem with the show is it seemed like they had too many ideas and not enough time to really explore those ideas. I mean, like there were things that you're just like, that's interesting, but you didn't do anything with it. Like there was no like construction to this entire show. It just seemed like a hodgepodge of ideas crushed together to make a crappy show. Willow season 2 would probably bring back Val Kilmer. Too late. Season 2, too late. Val Kilmer's Mad Mardigan didn't wind up appearing in the flesh for Willow's first season, though he does make something of a bodiless appearance courtesy of his son Jack's voice, which I'm sorry, I can tell you right now, they should have had him in there, and his son could have done his voice and everything, but they should have had him in there. In November, or his son maybe should have played him, whatever. I don't know. I mean, I have ideas. Go watch my season 1 review. Anyways, in November, Jonathan Kasdan told Entertainment Weekly that Val Kilmer was more than eager to reprise the role of the Disney Plus series, but the combination of his ongoing health issues and the COVID-19 pandemic forced the Top Gun Maverick star to bow out at the 11th hour. In fact, it wasn't until right before production began on Willow's inaugural season that Kilmer was written out, and they shouldn't have done that. I'm telling you right now, I had thoughts. Go watch my review. Anyways, Willow season 2 Kasdan hopes as much better. I didn't realize this was so long. This is such a long article. Okay, so they talk about bringing back Christian Slater because he played right here Allagash, and And he said he would like to come back, but of course he would. What's Christian Slater doing? And then okay, let's do this one, and then I'll read this little paragraph, and then this end, and then we'll go on, because the Christian Slater stuff and the Val Kilmer stuff, I've already said, like, they should have brought him back in season 1, and it's season 2 too late. A second season is a chance for Disney to rise above franchise fatigue. I mean, maybe, but not with this one, because it sucks. Okay, so it says, particularly with the MCU movies proving to have smaller box office returns, there's been a lot of discussion about market fatigue with not only Marvel, but another Disney big action adventure franchises. Star Wars, while there's less firm word on how Star Wars is reacting, Marvel has already confirmed to be reducing its streaming output planned for the next few years, with multiple projects being delayed as a result. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, Marvel's doing what they should have done in the first place, but Willow can't come out with a season 2 because there's no way it'll be better. There's no way. It's just, the writing is bad. The writing is terrible. Anyways, but a Willow season 2 would check off a lot of the same boxes as projects from franchises like Marvel and Star Wars, but without the saturation. Set in a fantastic and a magical world full of adventure, there's plenty of overlap between the fandoms of Star Wars, Marvel, and Willow. Meanwhile, new fans don't have as many barriers to getting into Willow as they would the others. There's only been one film and 8 episodes of the first season. Anyone interested in Willow season 2 would have a lot less homework than someone potentially experiencing Star Wars or the MCU for the first time. That's a whole nother article. Okay. So here's my thoughts overall. Don't do a season 2. I don't think it should continue. I think that this should die on the vine. There's no getting over season 1. You can't not see season 1. Unless you haven't seen it, then don't watch it. It sucks. And I can't tell you how bad this show is. The writing is horrible. It's horribly bad. It's so bad. It's the worst. And there's no getting past that. There's no getting past bad writing. And I mean, that may be harsh, and you may think I'm, a jerk for saying it, but it's just a crappy show. It's a really crappy show. If you liked it, good, but there wasn't enough of you out there. There wasn't. So yeah. All right, you guys, I think I've crapped on this show enough for this video. Tell me what you guys think about this news. Do you think Willow should get a season 2? Do you think it will get a season 2? And, if it does, what do you want to see? I mean, I would like if they do have a season 2, I would like some cohesion. I would like some kind of like sentience. I mean, it's like, I would like it to where I could watch an episode and be, engaged, instead of just being like, oh, this is boring, and then just go on my phone because it sucks. All right. Tell me what you guys think. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you guys on my next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.